Hello and welcome to another video. Today we'll talk about Aragon, the second king of men. He is a leader, which means you will get 5 command points. You can use 5 more units for a battle, which is nice. We like that. Let's talk about his abilities first, before we talk about how to skill him. You got Unreal, which means you will attack 2 enemy targets with a 2-round cooldown and you will deal physical damage. Then you can go Cull the Weak. Enemy target with the lowest defense will be attacked and you will deal physical damage against it. And Weapon Expertise, you got a chance to gain more damage. Then there's LSR. 2 of your allied units recover HP and you have a 30% chance of reactivating this effect once more. At maxed out, you have a 50% chance of receiving an additional recovery effect, which is also very nice. Then you can go for Elven Blessing, which means 2 of your allied units will recover HP and you will have a chance to reactivate this again. And Exorbitance, I'm not sure, which will lead to more damage from your units. There's Strider, which means you can get bonus base stats from your equipment, and at max level your Aragon will ignore the race restriction of all equipment. Then there's Raid, you deal physical damage and there's a chance of dealing additional damage, and Precise Blow, so you will deal physical damage and you will gain Pursuit, which is very nice, so enemies cannot dodge anything. At respect level 5, you can go for King of Men. For the first 5 rounds, men that are affected by a stun or madness will receive less damage, and at max level this buff will exist for the entire battle. Also, there is the Dunedain Bloodline skill, so your man will get bonus attack and bonus defense during the combat, and Return of the King on round 5. And for Aragon, you will deal 10% more damage. But how to skill him? Well, there's some difficult stuff here. You can go for damage. Aragon, second King of Men, with Unreal, Cull the Weak, Weapon Expertise, Strider, Precise Blow, and Raid. That's pretty common build and possible. Maybe even go for King of Men and then for Return of the King, so your Aragon will deal the max damage that is possible. Or you could go for a healing supporting build, which would means you would go for LSR, Elven Blessing, Exorbitance. You would also go for Strider, and maybe then for King of Men and Dunedain Bloodline, and then you can put points wherever you like them. They are useful at any point here. That would be a more supportive build. I'm not sure if that would work as well as his damage dealing build would do, because with bonus command and more damage in the later stages of the game, he should deal pretty much damage. What do I think about him? He's a pretty nasty character. He works very well with men, if I'm not mistaken. But if you do not skill Dunedain Bloodline and you skilled Strider, you can ignore base. You can ignore race restrictions of your equipment, so you can go for whatever you like to build, I guess. He's not really restricted to a certain build path or an army path, so you can just choose freely, which is also very nice, and I like that. I like him. If you have him, which would mean that I'm very jealous of you, you can feel free to comment and tell us about how you would skill him and which army do you take with him and if you think he's strong or not. Also, to everybody that still is watching, thank you for watching. Maybe subscribe or leave a like or maybe a comment if you liked the video. And I hope you have a nice day, and we will see each other hopefully again for the next video.